Hello, everybody. This is a Lamley preview. Look at this. Look what I got here. Mark Jones, Jimmy Liu, Julian Koiles. This is like an all-star team of Hot Wheels. I can't say design, Jimmy. You kind of mess it up because you're a suit. You're the marketing guy. But,
I'm the bean counter.
Yes, exactly. But we've got Julian who does packaging for tons of premium, Jimmy who does marketing for premium, and Mark Jones, the Godfather, as they call him. I know. That was an eye roll. Who does the design. And it is awesome to have you here. I think the last time we did a preview, we did it during the pandemic, and you were sitting in your workspace at home, and I was sitting at home, but now we're here together, and this is awesome. And look, we've got Hot Wheels Premium. We've got some new castings. We've got some other stuff. So there's their pretty faces. Now we're going to look at the models. And Jimmy, if there's some stuff you want to talk about, these are some of the existing castings that are coming out. If there's anything here, and then we'll talk about the new stuff.
Yeah, totally. So, well, one thing before I even start,
Yeah,
I just want to say, we have the core team here -1. So we are missing Van.
yes.
Where is Van?
Where's Van?
I don't know where Van is.
Van, we miss you.
Well, you can just since he's not here, take credit for everything.
But 3 out of 4, it's good enough,
It's
right?
really good. It's good to have the whole premium team here.
All right, cool. So let's check out some of these models right here. And Mark, Julian, feel free to interrupt me because I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just act like I know what I'm talking about.
You know what you're talking about.
But over here, so can you see this?
Yeah, we got them all in the shot.
So this is the last mix right here of car culture.
In 22.
22.
Yeah.
And it will, I'm sorry, but it'll probably come out in 23.
It happens.
Fair warning.
Yeah.
But Director Demons.
It really screws up my Lamley awards, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, so, good luck with that.
Yeah, I'll do what I can. I've made it work before.
I'd like to say something about the VW.
Yeah.
Did this a while back, but was really happy with this paint scheme, which Van did, who's not here.
Yeah.
But I really like it. Most of them have been two-tone, but this is more what I envisioned for the era as kind of a Cal Custom drag car. So I really appreciate that.
And that's what I need. It's cool because, we the Dragster Demons originally, and there'll be more videos on this. I'm obsessed with the funny cars from that, 10 years ago. Then there was the first series, which is almost all gassers and AFX cars, right? So this is a new take on the drag strip cars. Obviously, that California-style Beetle is fantastic. The black car in the back, that's the Chase, right?
Yes, sir.
Mark,
This is a Phil Realman original, and we have to credit Van with the rusty paint job. But
it looks awesome.
yeah, it's pretty cool. We like it, and I believe, Jimmy, isn't there another version?
Yeah, except
We don't have it, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's somewhere lost in my cube.
That's all right.
Sorry, guys.
We just care about chases anyway, right? That's all we want to see. We just know what the black car
exactly.
looks like.
That's the one you want. That's the black car that you want.
Pretty sweet. It's it's cool what the takes you're doing on these black chases, right?
Yeah.
For car culture.
And Van did this cool weathered look to it. So
Love it.
all the rust
Love it.
bucket.
Do we know what the original looks like?
Yes, it's also rusted.
Yeah, it's rusted, but it's like a lighter color. Yeah, I think it's white or cream color.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
Cool. Jimmy, I want to ask you. We've gotten a lot of play on this one. I mean, I see a lot of cool stuff coming in car culture. But that Sentra, it's gotten a lot. People have been excited to see it. I think some people have been like, "Wait, a Sentra?" But then other people kind of know what this is.
Yeah. So the Sentra. If I was I've always actually wanted a Sentra, and I tell people that they're like,
Why?
"You want a Sentra?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yes, I want this Sentra." And if I was to actually build one, I'd build it just like this. This is actually the same color as that S15, the original release from Forza.
Yes.
So it's kind of a matching pair there. But
Awesome.
but it's cool. I mean, Mark did this casting. Stance is awesome. It sits right. It just I love this thing.
It's gotten great since we unveiled it a while ago. It's gotten great play, and I think a lot of people are really excited about it.
Yeah.
And yes, there's a few who are probably going to Wikipedia to figure out why a Sentra is cool, and hopefully they figured out how that goes. I won't mention if I did or not, but that's a lot of cool. So I'll put the rest of these on the turntable so people can see them. But we can move on to the new stuff if we want to.
No.
No?
No.
All right.
No.
Right.
I gotta shout out this.
Okay.
Because obviously I love Skylines, and I think this is I have a lot of favorite stuff, but
Yes.
this is one of my favorite things that Mark has ever done.
The casting.
Yeah.
And we'll, like, this is okay. So I'm putting this up
Why aren't
here
you
real quick.
surprised?
Yeah. And so this is your chance. I mean, this has obviously been out a few months,
Yeah.
and we've seen 2 versions already of it, right? We saw it
so
in
the
Car Culture and Mountain Drifters.
Mountain Drifters. You have the
And
red and the
then
black one, and then Team
the-
Transport,
the modal version, right?
with the super cool backdrop of the
Yes.
Liberty Walk building
Yes.
that
So we
Julian
can give you
recreated.
there's Julian. You get your shout out there. This where are we seeing this 3rd version?
This is in Boulevard.
Coming in Boulevard.
Boulevard 2023.
It's clean.
Yeah, and Van did the livery, obviously.
Yeah.
Inspired by a fictional livery. But yeah, love the white and the bronze. So it's funny actually. I love white cars. Mark absolutely hates white cars.
Really?
So he gives me
Yes.
crap every
It
time.
doesn't show
we
the
do.
form well.
But I'm Asian. I like white cars.
It's just kind of a thing, right? It's just kind of a thing. I like them too.
Yeah. And then just really quick.
Yeah.
Back to the cars. Autostrasse. People have seen this. People have seen it. So
Yeah.
no news, but yeah, super cool.
I agree.
Love the 22B.
Well,
as always.
we've seen the orange one.
Yes.
That's coming to Car Culture, I think, right?
You're grilling me right now.
If you don't have it,
I need my computer so I can start bean counting again.
I'm nerding out, but we're obviously seeing 2 different versions. We're seeing the orange version
Yes.
and the yellow.
Yes, this one is in Boulevard though.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Looks good.
And then, as you guys know, last year we partnered with IWC,
Yes.
and we released an IWC watch.
Yes.
They have heavy ties with Mercedes. That's
Right.
their partner, their sponsor. So we did a very cool AMG GT3 car. If you could see the roof on
I'll
there,
pull it up here.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
That is
And
amazing.
The packaging will feature the IWC headquarters
Really?
in the background.
Because
yeah.
it's Team Transport, so you got that.
exactly.
That looked at it. Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That will be really
So
cool.
much love to the IWC guys.
It's cool that they're working with Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a line of new castings, but Jimmy, let's talk about those first 3 real quick because they're not necessarily new castings, but I thought this was very interesting. It's cool to see these now. This is legitimately the return of the infamous or famous speed machines. And I just real quickly, when you said the speed machines are coming back, I thought, well, the name, just like Drag Strip Demons and
Yep.
what's the Modern Classics? Some of these names that I'm still waiting for Vintage Racing, but
Good idea.
thank you. I'd like my name on it. But this is legitimate. So this is coming to Car Culture. It is Speed Machines, and these wheels are the Speed Machines wheels.
Exactly. So, they're, back in the day, Speed Machines, they were cold molded wheels.
Yeah.
So they can actually work on track.
Yeah.
And can be performance oriented collector cars. We get asked all the time, can you guys bring back Speed Machines? So,
Right.
Yep. That's exactly what we're doing for you guys.
And this one, these will have metal chassis. The original Speed Machines did not.
Yes, this will have metal chassis.
So they're even enhanced.
It'll be mix 1 of 2023.
Okay.
So think of late Q1, Q2 release on that one.
Okay. They look fantastic, and I'm telling you, I am stoked. And I'll just say it right now for the viewer out there. It's going to be, wait, they're not real riders? Come on. Come on. This is cool. And for those of us who remember the Speed Machines, they were just like a couple years ahead of their time.
Yeah.
And, the exotics, the supercars that they didn't hit the way I think everyone anticipated. So it's nice to see them back, and it makes perfect sense in car culture.
Totally.
So,
And
those are
Mark, I
cool.
think you did the original wheels, right?
The original ones, yes.
Did you
So-
really?
Well,
These
and
are-
you did these ones too.
Yeah. No, Phil did these wheels.
Phil did? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're
Sorry,
kind of
Phil.
patterned after the original
Yep.
cold molded.
Yeah.
There's some slight differences
There
there,
are.
but they're essentially the same, right?
Yeah.
In terms of style and everything else. Well, I think that's very, very exciting for those of us that I have a pretty hefty collection of them, so I'm excited to have them back.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you guys walk through some of these new castings.
Okay, we'll pull them up here for you.
Yeah.
Here's a Porsche Cayman 2019.
Current gen.
Yeah.
And tell me about it a little bit. I mean, it is a Porsche Cayman, right? So it's,
Right, yeah.
It just looks sweet.
Don't have a lot of stories
like it
about
came
that
out,
one, yeah.
but it came out so nice.
there are castings
Yeah.
that just are such nice replicas of real cars. You just
Yeah.
say what it is, and you do what Lamley does, which is, wow, that's awesome. And then you kind of move on.
And
But-
Mark might be one of the most modest guys and humbling guys that I know. Like, he's not going to brag about it, but
Yeah.
this thing, oof,
it's pretty perfect.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll notice it's white, so Mark hates it.
Exactly.
That
I knew
was-
Jimmy would like it.
That was not my idea, though.
I like it in white. I like it. I like it. What else we got?
We got a Cosworth Mark III Escort. We were glad to finally, that car was done originally earlier,
Yes.
many years ago by Phil Realman,
Yes.
and we had a different rear wing setup. The original car, I don't think, had the flying wing,
Yes.
and we're glad to get the correct flying wing to replicate the later version of the real car.
So that will be a nice companion piece to the original too. It looks like they're
Yeah.
very similar in size and everything else. So,
Probably yes, yeah.
yeah. I
And
think
we're,
was-
just knocking out all those Escorts. Mark 1, Mark
Exactly.
2, Mark
really,
3.
I know it's
yeah.
looking good. It's going to be
Yeah.
quite the family of.
Yeah.
Doing the later Escorts, it might be a little more boring, but these are
Yeah.
these are
Right.
cool. And obviously, just for those who don't know, this is obviously in a very early prototype format. The casting is done, but you throw whatever paint you can, you put whatever wheels. I mean, that's quite the combination there. Looks like a Barbie car, but the but yeah, so we'll see it done with the real riders and everything else in the future. Right.
Correct.
Okay, what else we got?
We have a Lexus GT3 car.
Nice to see a Lexus.
Yeah, this is our first Lexus, I believe.
Yeah.
We're pretty happy with the way it came out.
I love this. Any idea on or any hints on the deco for this one?
Dark.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
So, yeah.
Not white.
Metal spoiler on this. Is that metal?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yes, Zamex
Okay.
spoiler.
It looks awesome, and I'm excited to see this. I was wondering. I was looking at this, and I was like, "That looks like a Lexus grill to me," and yeah, I was right. This is really, really cool. Really digging that one.
I didn't. Here's a Miata in B. I don't believe we had one in our line. We have an NA, so I wanted to. I happen to like the NB shape a little bit more than most people like the NAs.
Yeah.
But I wanted to, and this is the Mazda Speed version. If you notice, the front grille is a little bit different.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that was the turbo car.
This one is.
Yes. yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to do it in white.
Well, of course. I mean, well, a Miata needs to be in red, but whichever it looks practically, done. Obviously, the interior
Yeah.
doesn't work, but that looks fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
completely joking.
I know.
Yeah.
That's actually an EP, which is why there's basic wheels on it.
Yeah.
But I was really happy with the way we got the stance down there.
It has a really nice stance.
Really
like,
low.
Sentra-esque in the way it's been done is like it sits a little lower and has that super sharp, sporty look, which is cool.
And finally, we have a rapid prototype Capri, the race car from
Yes.
the late 70s, mid 70s, into 80s. And Phil actually did that casting,
So,
but it's a car we've been wanting to do for a while.
yeah, which is really weird because I thought that was like one of your favorite cars. So I was like, yeah, just do it. And then you gave it to Phil.
I have a lot of cards to do, Jimmy. a lot of JDM cards that Jimmy gives me. So.
And then if you don't like it, you could just blame Phil, right? So, okay. That looks fantastic. This is an early print prototype, so we'll see that develop and turn into the actual casting, and that looks really, really good. Looks like we have some trucks too.
We do. Team Transport for 23. This will be all the new cars, but
Okay.
this truck's patterned on an old European race hauler that you might have seen hauling Maseratis or Launches
Sure.
and that other F brand. But in there is a surprising purple car that apparently got in the wrong transporter.
Yeah, the Toyota snuck in there, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have more room on the the board, so I just threw
Okay.
it in there. Just to
If you,
show
if
we
you
could
ever
fit
want
a
to know
car
how
in there.
proper Mark is, it's like, I don't know if the Starlet was ever hauled around in a truck like this. But obviously, you can put more than one car. Does it have
Yeah.
any moving parts on it too? Or is
Yes, the rear ramp drops down, oops, and off in
Yeah.
this case.
It will drop down
Right,
eventually,
yes.
right?
Yes,
So I'll just act like
Yep,
it's
there you
open.
go.
That's
Yep.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah, technically you could get 3 cars on them if they were
Right.
the right size.
Right, up on top
Like
too,
if
right?
you had 3 Starlets.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That must be why it's there.
Proper. All right, that I love that. So that's coming. And these are I think most of these trucks are, as usual, not licensed, right? But they definitely replicate the.
Well, this one.
With the exception of this one.
Well, that's. I walked right
Perfect
into
timing,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at that.
The Chevy, what do we call it? The ramp truck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a classic Chevy pickup.
We started this video. I did not even notice this, and wow, that looks cool.
Yeah, we're hoping that folks will like that.
C10 front, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one's probably coming out the soonest, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do we know what it's? I mean, I'm assuming there'll be an American car on top of it. We've had a couple licensed, right? We've had the Ford licensed, the VW.
Yeah.
This is for Chevy, I think, for team transportation.
So,
Awesome.
yes.
You know it better than us.
That's my job. That's my job. All right, I'm going to put
Okay.
that there.
And then one final hauler. It has some cool features. The doors actually
I don't
Pop.
know if they're too attached. So.
pop up like this.
Oh,
in,
look at
in,
that.
in real life, they'll go like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and then flip down. So you can actually kind of display the car
Oh,
in the
that's
transport.
awesome.
Yeah, and it's
That is awesome. So they'll open up.
yes, correct. Yeah,
Oh, look at that.
looking at kind of a. I think this is kind of a style of trailer
Sorry.
we saw in
I drop things, if you remember.
Japan. I think. Yeah, we saw some
Yeah.
pictures of haulers that look
and the
like
cab.
this.
Now, will this all be one piece, or is that?
It's several pieces. Yeah.
But I mean, will the trailer and the cab be
Actually, yes, this is the first one we've done with a tractor trailer.
really? So this will be
think.
separate.
Yeah,
Oh, how cool!
yeah. I think it's actually
I'll let you.
can
do
go
that
back
one.
further.
Oh,
So
I
it
see.
does
So
have a
it'll
bit
pivot.
of a turning radius. Yeah. Not the best, but
you
it's
can't-
the
it
first
can function
separate
that way.
tractor trailer that we've
Love it.
done. Yeah.
That looks amazing. We're done. Julian, thank
Hi.
you so much for all of that contribution.
All these will come on a package.
Thank you. They all want to know, like the real scoop here is that these will come packaged. Yes, and
And they will come eventually.
yes, that's the other scoop, right? And we'll look forward to seeing your art, Julian. But
Yeah,
this
me-
has
me
been
too.
a blast, guys. Thank you so much for doing this. Lots of cool stuff to look forward to, and some of it imminent, right? Some of it coming real close, and then we'll see how these other castings develop. Anything else you want to say?
Hi, Mom.
Okay. I'm sure she's watching. Thanks, everybody. Bye.